So what are your thoughts on Canada?
Well, Canada is a good country, but for those thinking you come here, you make money and everything, it's not as easy as you think. You would make it eventually.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my country people, depending on where you are watching me from. It's your man, Capital Reality. All right. The issue of these our guys who travel to abroad, Canada, they are frustrated. They are homeless. They don't have where to stay. Everything decided to turn upside down. Now, the reason why they traveled, I believe they traveled for greener pasture, for them to have a better life out there. But now it has become something else. The reason why, because of our government. That's the reason why we are fighting for things to correct in this country, things to be right, in order to protect our youth, our boys, girls traveling abroad. Because nowhere is better in the part of this world, as far as I'm concerned. Every country, all having an issue. We are all cracking down, not only in Nigeria. And now look at those ones now, who are homeless, who are frustrated over there in a strange land because of our government. Please, I believe things will be okay in this country. By the time one or two, we at least let's come up together, fine, things will be fine. And my advice to youth, girls, boys over there who traveled, the land is still ready to welcome them. If you know you cannot make it or what you went for is not achievable, you are free to come back. It's a free one. It is not by force. The traveling is not mandatory. It's not do or die. It is not must, you must travel. Because all what you are going there to look for, we have it even better than the other countries. So please, my country people, I believe our government will put things right. If other people are coming from other country to Nigeria, is it a bad thing? It's not a bad thing. I believe things are not right. That is why you see everybody are trying to like get one or two. But the promise of this 2025, Nigeria must correct. Whether the leaders like it or not, our country must correct. In order for we to be facing all this embarrassment we are facing. So my country people, I don't want to say much. Have a look of the videos of our people who are stranded over there in Canada. Watch and understand what I'm trying to say. Thank you.
So what are your thoughts on Canada?
Well, Canada is a good country, but for those thinking you come here, you make money and everything, it's not as easy as you think. You would make it eventually, but you can't just think it's going to be easy. You'd really work hard, and it's going to, because there are a lot of Canadians too who are not having it easy. A lot of people here in debt. A lot of people who even moved from Africa here as well are not doing good, and one like me, I'm having it very tough right now. It's never been this tough for me. I used to do delivery before, but to get by when I got my work permits this year, but now it's really tough because I lost my phone and the e-bike I borrowed was stolen as well, and now I owe the person about $700. Yeah. So.
And you came to Canada alone or with family?
Yeah, I came alone. Like my mom sponsored everything. My parents actually, my dad actually supported a little.
And when you talk to them now, like, what are they saying to you?
You know, the thing is, my mom would still have been able to support me, but after the COVID, like the borders were closed, and her main source of income is import and export. She also deals with agriculture, but I don't even like to disturb her because I know what she's passing through back home herself. Like, she had to even sell her car. So I don't like to trouble her. I know if she had, I don't even need to ask her. Like,
hold on to hope, because it's dangerous to lose hope.
Simi, where are you from?
Nigeria.
What was it like when you came to Canada?
When I came to Canada, I was going to school in Hamilton, so it was pretty good, and I was in boarding school, so it was pretty good.
Did you come to Canada alone?
Yes, I did.
No family?
I applied by myself to come to Canada, which was really difficult. And yes, I came to Canada by myself.
Okay, and so how did you end up on the streets?
It's a long story, but it's mostly because I invested in business. I invested in a business idea that failed. I was in George Brown College just down the street.
Wow.
And I had a fashion business. And yeah. And also the housing like the change with housing prices in Toronto. Also my mental health, anxiety. I struggle with anxiety, and so working a 9 to 5 is quite difficult. So I'm trying to figure out what to do and how to balance myself. There is an issue with housing. You know, it's not so much detox, it's not so much hospitals, it's not so much like the mental health, like the therapy. It's more so housing that there's issues with.
Wow. So are you currently homeless?
I'm working on it.
Hey, my bro, what's your name?
My name is Peter, sir.
Peter?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where are you from?
From Nigeria.
When did you come to Canada, bro?
2023 December.
And what was your experience when you came?
I came in as a student. I was doing good, but all of a sudden, my dad, who was my sponsor, fell sick. He got stroke. So they were not able to support me again. I became homeless. And
So you're homeless right now?
yes, sir.
How old are you?
Just 25 years old.
25 years old.
Do not come here on your own without having someone that will guide you.
What do you need the most right now?
Shelter will help me the most.
Are you in the shelters right now?
No,
Warming shelters?
no one shelter.
They're open.
I don't know anyone around here.
Okay, after this I'm gonna tell you.
All I want my future, I was able to finish with school.
You did?
I did finish.
Oh, okay.
But I want my future to go back to school, just be successful and get out of this. It's not easy.
What if your family sees this video?
If they see this video, especially my mom, she will be surprised.
You're here alone. Of course you're gonna struggle, bro. You know what I mean?
I know.
Don't think that they will hate you. Do you know? That's your family, bro. They'll love you no matter what, you know?
My wife left me 3 months after moving down to America. I was doing well back home, career-wise. I had my shit together back home. Until my wife came up with this American dream that we must move down to America or I stand the chance of losing her. I listened to her. I sold all my belongings, my properties, even borrowed money. We came to America with a tourist visa, which prohibits us from working. We were staying in one guest house to another until we can no longer pay the accommodation. She left for another man, got married, legalized her status. Why me, I'm still relying on sleeping in one friend's house to another. The people I'm owing back home, they've started threatening me, threatening my family back home. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I can't go back because I have nothing on my name back home. I don't know where to start. I don't even know how to face people I'm owing back home. Please help me, son John. I'm dying slowly.